Another NBA season has come and gone, and after the draft and the start of free agency, questions are beginning to be asked from fans and critics around the league. What team or player will shock or disappoint us all? Who will be crowned champion by the end of the season? And of course, who will win the NBA MVP award? Several people believe that someone like Joel Embiid will finally win his first MVP after being beaten out last season. Some people believe Nikola Jokić will become the third player ever to three-peat as MVP, joining Larry Bird and Bill Russell as the only players to do so. Yet there's one name that people seem to forget about when talking about potential MVPs, and that name is Luka Doncic. Welcome back to our channel, where today we're going to be going over why Luka Doncic should be the NBA MVP in 2023. Sit back and enjoy. First up, he keeps getting better every year. Now, this isn't necessarily uncommon when it comes to players that have been in the league for many years. Normally, you expect a young player to get better with more and more experience once they start getting settled into the league. While that is true with Luka, it also seemed like he was pretty well settled at the second that he stepped foot onto an NBA court. Luka averaged 21.2 points per game, along with 6 assists and 7.8 rebounds per game, good enough for him to win Rookie of the Year. The next season, he put up 28.8 points per game, 8.8 assists, and 9.4 boards, nearly putting him at triple-double average. Averaging a triple-double in a season has only been done by two players, Oscar Robertson and, of course, Russell Westbrook. And for Luka to nearly achieve that in just his second year is absolutely unreal. Then you get into this past season in what was arguably his best season yet. Luka put up slightly lower numbers in each of the three major categories, 28.4 points per game, 8.7 assists, and 9.1 rebounds. But he also averaged over a steal per game. Not to mention, he single-handedly carried the Mavericks throughout the majority of the playoffs, leading them into the Western Conference Finals. The early projections for Dončić next year are looking incredible as well. Luka is projected to average around 29 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. If he performs like that or even better, he should certainly find himself near the top when it comes to the MVP discussions. Next up, he can seemingly solve any defense. This is something that truly separates Luka from nearly every other player in the NBA. Not only does he put up jaw-dropping stats nearly every night, but he does it against every defensive scheme put out there against him. His top-tier thinking and basketball IQ allow him to recognize when he needs to go into attack mode or start facilitating and distributing the ball more. It seems like no matter what defense is out there, Dončić can pick it apart. We saw it last year in the Western Conference semifinals against the Suns. The Suns tried all different kinds of ways to slow down Luka, but he was still able to average 32 points per game throughout the series. This ultimately helped the Mavs defeat the Suns in 7 games to reach their first conference final since 2011. The Mavericks were defeated rather easily by the Warriors in 5 games, but the Warriors were an unstoppable machine this past season, so you gotta give them some credit. However, Luka did average 34 points per game in that series, yet he's only one player and he can't do it all. That's why the Mavericks went out this offseason and gave Luka some help, bringing in Christian Wood to help ease that load that Dončić has to carry each and every game. Yet even with so much riding on him and teams focusing their entire defenses around him, he can always find ways to exploit. Now, obviously, that's what makes an MVP candidate, yet Luka is just so special. He can shoot from all 3 levels of the floor with incredible accuracy and make such crisp, pinpoint passes that you just can't believe it half the time. It's these abilities that not only make him so special, but it also improves the team around him and makes them play to a higher level. Yes, guys like Joel Embiid and Devin Booker are incredible talents that deserve some MVP votes, but not over Luka. Embiid and Booker have both so much better supporting cast. Embiid was not as lucky as Booker, as he didn't get James Harden until around the trade deadline. Yet look at the team around Booker. I mean, he's got Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, among some other guys, but who did Luka have on his squad that was even near the same caliber as those two guys? Porzingis has never been the same player after leaving the Knicks, yet he looks so much better when playing with Luka this past year. And Jalen Brunson had a phenomenal postseason and a pretty decent regular season. However, much of that was because of Luka, and we'll find out this upcoming season as he left the Mavericks to sign a massive deal with the Knicks. If Brunson does not perform well, you can add him to the list of players that Luka has helped perform to a higher level. When a player can put up near record-setting level numbers and also help the team around him play at such a high level of basketball that they can upset the team with the best record in hoops, that's what you call an MVP. And with that, that's going to do it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss another video. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.